Okay, so going directly into the Russians wanting to send election observers here, possibly within our actual election booths. This happened in Louisiana, then Texas and Oklahoma said that they got letters from the Russian government asking the same thing, surpassing the State Department, which allows any Russian observers to come visit as long as they're members of the OSCE. That's the Organization for Cooperating and Security in Europe. Okay, cooperation and security in Europe, and they regularly have Russian and all kinds of different election observers, international election observers, come here and view our elections. And that's actually how most of the world has learned about how to be democratic societies. Okay, this is the truth. All right. Now, what Russia did was they wanted to send people here directly to the states, to the local governments, and have actual Russians, not members of the OSCE, just Russians, observing our elections, possibly in the booths with us, where they could have just sat there with stacks of $100 bills and says, here, vote for Trump, here, vote for Trump, here, vote for Trump. Okay, and they have plenty, and I mean hundreds of thousands of psychological experts that they could send here that would judge by the look of people, okay? Maybe even have information on a smart device compiled ahead of time based on those voter registrations, okay? Maybe even go there and before the polls open, bribe the people there to allow, say, for instance, Canadians who happen to be registered as dead people who happen to have Russian parents. See, one of the plans that we had uncovered that people thought was silly and wouldn't work was Russians were going to send their KGB agents, okay, to Canada and then teach their children how to come infiltrate us, okay? Matthew Powerland, for instance, he's from Canada. Doesn't mention that a bunch on his videos, does he? Most of these people that sit there on their videos and badmouth the United States government and think that Flat Earth is all about Canada, while not realizing that there's like a European Space Agency and that Russia pretty much owns space and has for about 20 years, or at least 10 years, to be fair. Well, most of these people are not American, okay? So I wonder how many of their viewers actually are American, and if they are American, fuck are you doing? So if you're one of my Flat Earth people that subscribe to this channel, you might want to start paying attention to the other shit that I've been saying, and not just hoping I come out with another Flat Earth video, because I notice I get a hell of a lot more hits for Flat Earth videos, even though I'm just trying to objectively analyze it as a theory, as a propaganda point, and as a spiritual reality, okay? Because a spiritual reality can take any fucking shape, can it? Now the question is, are you in a spiritual reality right now? Are you in a place where the truth is very hard to find and only one person can guide you there? It's starting to fucking seem like it to me. I wish it wasn't that way, because it, really pisses me off and whatnot. Just irritates the shit out of me, actually. But at least now, finally, in the last days of a fucking election, it seems that the gatekeepers of control or whatever are finally willing to let out a little bit more of the truth, because they see it coming. They know the grave they've dug for themselves. And you see, the current administration, the Obama administration, a lot of the members of that were a part of the problem in the past. But they saw. They know. And they've done good things since then. But the people who caused the problems have fought them tooth and nail every step of the way. Okay? And most of your distrust for them, all of it, has been an intentional, concerted, and repetitive effort based on those who want you dead. Okay? These aren't just minorly corrupt politicians like Hillary might possibly be. Okay? These are people that are involved in a concerted effort to destroy the United States of America. And when I want to know YouTube, is, are you a part of this? Do you really think that you are going to be welcome in the world that you're helping create after the world that you're helping destroy is gone? Shame on you. Shame on anyone who has abandoned the United States of America.